Brilliant. Hello everyone, good afternoon. Thanks for joining today's webinar. Today, let's see how to unlock the efficiency of Sage 300 with a seamless workflow and process automation solution. Here is the agenda for today. First of all, I would like to review the current status of Sage 300 solution with you guys and discuss the challenges that you might have with your Sage 300. Then I will introduce a solution which can fill up this gap. I will also do a quick demo on one function of this solution, the e-procurement. Then we will have a couple minutes for your questions. As we know, Sage 300 supports multi-currency, multi-language, and multi-entities. It also offers a rich set of functions that may meet your current needs. But as your business grows, your needs will change. This means your ERP software will need to keep up with the changes. Luckily, Sage 300 is uniquely positioned to help your company grow and add the required modules or add-ons easily and confidently. Nowadays, future-focused leaders recognize that automation can streamline repetitive tasks, minimize errors, and free up skilled employees for more impactful activities. In this webinar, we are focusing on workflow and process automation capabilities for Sage 300 and show how to enhance the Sage 300 experience and keep your staffs happy while doing their work efficiently. We all know that Sage is quite good at financial and CRM, but they're for the finance and the sales staffs only. Besides financial and CRM, are there any handy tools for normal staffs? And what is the missing part for Sage 300? Yeah, the answer is Employee Portal. This is the core modules of Sage 300. And we know that during the COVID pandemic, web-based approval solution is a must in order to avoid face-to-face meeting. And after the pandemic, web-based solution is still a need because bosses are busy going out office to meet prospects to get more sales. Staffs already get used to work from home to avoid traffic jam and save time spent on the road, right? And many companies have flexible work hours and allow their staffs to work from home. And the resource manager is able to fix into this missing part since Sage 300 does not have it, right? Okay, so let's say what Norming Resource Manager, NRM, can do. Norming RM provides several function suites. The first suite, Procure to Pay, it covers the purchase request, RFQ, PO receipt, PO invoice, AP payment, and the AP automation. In terms of the web purchase request, actually it covers from the purchase request to the PO placing process. Okay, and use this function. Users are no longer required to pass hard copy purchase request form for approval. They're able to attach all supporting documents for each purchase request. Okay. And the RFQ, it's request for quotation. This function can auto send send the RFQ to vendors with attaching documents like specifications or pictures, and the vendors are able to jump into the quotation system via email link to submit code and attach all the supporting documents. And with the RFQ functionality, it's quite time saving for the purchasers and increase the work efficiency. Okay. Besides approval and attachment functionality, the web PR function also provides the funds availability function, right? So the requesters and approvers are able to view and track budget availability before submit PR for approval or before approving PR, so they can make the informative decision, right? The system is also able to be configured to warn or stop requester from submitting PR if the amount exceeds the available budget. Okay, so after the RFQ is done and received the quotes from vendors, purchasers will review all the quotations and make recommendation to bosses to approve PR and to choose from which vendor to buy the items, to buy the materials. And the approved PR can be posted automatically or manually, and the system will also auto create a Sage PO and email the PO in PDF form to vendors simultaneously. You can see the whole PR and the PO and RFQ process are automated. Okay, in terms of the PO receiving, it allows the warehouse users to receive goods without updating IC stock immediately until the quantity check is done or validation from the requester or technical team is done. Or for some companies, they need the approval from the warehouse supervisor. Then the IC stock will be updated. Now with the web PO receipt, you have this ability. And the receivers are allowed to attach vendor's delivery order and any other supporting documents in RMP receiving. And the QC team is able to attach QC certificate. And of course, after the PO receipt is fully approved, the system will create Sage PO receipt entry in the Sage PO module. Okay, and for the PO invoice, the system allows user to attach vendor's invoice and other supporting documents during the PO invoice capturing process, and after final approval, it will be passed to Sage PO module to create PO invoice. Right. We also have two AP related web modules, AP invoice and AP payment, and they provide workflow and attachment ability, also the budget control ability. And for the AP invoice, we also provide the AP automation. We use the OCR technology that you can scan a number of invoices at the same time and create the invoices. And after the invoice have been approved, then can send to Sage as a formal AP invoice or formal AP payment, right? The next function suite is the travel and expenses. Okay, you can So normally when a staff in a company wants to go traveling, he or she needs to raise a travel request and send to his or her supervisor and tell them, okay, why and when and how long and where they want to go traveling, right? So after the travel request is approved, then the staff can go business travel, right? And with the cash advance request, the staffs can raise a cash advance request to borrow money from the company for business traveling, maybe for some office supplies, right? Office expenses, right? And of course, they can use the expense claim functionality to claim expenses. Okay, and we have another module called customer requisition. This requisition allows you to define and create your own request form for the fields or information that you need with your own approval flow. Like we can use this function, this module, to create a web new vendor requisition, right? If without the function, you might need to do some hard copy approval or email approval. Then you can manually enter the vendor records in the AP vendor master files, right? But with this function, you can, so the requester, or I mean the purchasers or procurement team, they can submit a request through the web-based input portal for creating a new vendor, right? And this function resolves the manual vendor approval issue, and no need to keep so many hard copy documents. It also able to set auto running vendor number, right? Okay, so which means only the approved vendor records can be sent to the financial system, that is CD300. Okay, we have the inventory related transactions. We have the IC inter-usage. We have the IC transfer. So which means the IC inter-usage, this both function provides the approval flow, attachment ability. Okay, so in terms of the IC inter-usage, right? For example, you can use it to issue consumable items from factories to stores, and the costs needs to charge to each cost center, right? And the IC inter-usage can work with IC or the PTC module. Okay, if it works with IC, so after the approved IC inter-usage is approved, it can be passed to CD300 as a IC inter-usage. And if it works with PTC, so after it is approved, it can be posted to PTC module to create a material usage, right? So every request is approved, then can update the financial system. Okay, the IC transfers, only if the transfer between the locations, goods transfer between locations is approved, then it can be done. We'll update the stock, right? Okay, so next suite is the project and time management. We have the timesheet, of course, comes with the overtime ability. It can track the work hours you spend on particular projects, and to create a PTC time card. And we have the PTC estimate revise requisition. Only the approved revise will be sent to PTC to update the PTC contract project estimate. And we have the two project process management tools. Project scheduling and planning provides the Gantt chart view, allows you to manage the project process like the tasks, milestones, and resources, labor cost, labor hours on specific project. Okay, and we also have a LEM. LEM stands for labor, equipment, and material. It's very useful for construction company to track their daily cost on specific project. Sorry. We also have some additional requisition like the web sales quotation. The web sales quotation, of course, solve the approval and attachment issues, right? And also it allows you to track different revision, because for one deal you might quote several times. So with this function, you can track the whole quoting process, no matter how many times you quote with the customer. And with the GL, or journal entry requisition, it provides all the information that you have in the GL journal entry, but besides the function that it provides in the GL module, it also provides the approval flow, also the budget control, also that attachment ability. So only the approved journal entry can be sent to the financial system, the GL module. Right. Okay. Just now I talked about quite a lot about the workflow. So let's take a look at the NRM workflow. Actually, there are several kinds of workflows that can be set. For the simplest workflow, there is only one level of approval. Of course, you can have a multi-level of approval, and alternatively, you can have conditional workflow. Say, the workflow can be done based on the dollar amount, or maybe based on the call center, based on the department, right? And if it's based on the dollar amount, if let's say if the expense report, if its total amount is greater than maybe 10,000, it goes to the finance controller to approve. Otherwise, it just goes to the finance manager to approve, right? Here is the true workflow that we define in the system. The level 1, just one approver, and this one we have several approver. This is the head of department. This is the purchaser and the finance manager. Then go to a conditional workflow. If its amount is less than 500, just goes to end, which means only 3 approvers are required. But if it's greater than 500 and less than 10,000, it goes to the CFO for approval. But if the amount is greater than 10,000, it still needs another approver, that's the CEO, to approve, right? But this is a true case. This one is very complex. We have a customer, which is a university. They have this very complex workflow. So you can say our workflow is quite powerful. I can say that I receive a lot of emails from our partners. Ask a lot of questions whether this workflow can be done in norming, that workflow can be done in norming. The answer is always yes, because our workflow is very flexible and customizable. So so based on the information I shared with you guys, we can see the highlights that norming resource manager NRM can bring provides, right? First of all, it is web-based and mobile-based employee portal, right? So you can use a web browser or mobile phone or mobile devices to access the employee portal at any time, anywhere, right? It provides seamless integration with CT300, which means you have single database, easy to maintain. You do not need to do some data synchronization to copy data between 2 databases. That is very easy and time saving. Also, we provide very robust and powerful workflow engine, and attachment ability is quite important for nowadays daily work. Right? It's cost saving. Talk to your partners, you can get to know the cost about this solution. So next I will have a quick demo on one function of the NRM solution, e-procurement. So when we're talking about e-procurement, actually it covers 3 processes. The first process is PR, reading requirement, right? And the second process is to getting codes, right? Then after a particular code is selected, then you will place order to the vendor, right? We call the whole 2 process as PO request. You can have separate approval workflow respectively for the PR and PO process, but some company just combine these 2 process into one, PR plus PO. So for this demo, to simplify the situation, I combine these 2 workflow into one workflow. So the first person, the staff is Linda. She raised a purchase request and sent to her manager Monica to approve. Then sent to the procurement team to get codes, right, to the purchasers, and then purchasers can pass the quotations for either the finance manager or the general manager to make final decision where to purchase the goods, the items from. If the PO amount is greater than 10,000, goes to the general manager to approve. If its total amount is less than or equal to 10,000, it goes to the finance manager to approve. Right, then it goes to the Sage system and to create formal Sage PO and send the PO to vendor to place the PO. So I will show this process within the norming system. Okay, so let's go to the login page of norming. Right, this is the employee portal, the login page. Each employee has his or her own login user ID and password, right? But if your company use single sign-on SSO, yeah, we also support several types of SSO. Okay, and just now let me just try to use the user login information to log in the system. Okay, click sign in to log in to the employee portal. Right, you can see from the right top of the screen, you can see now I log in as Linda, right? I have several menus under the name. Preference, you can decide which language to use, the format, and the decimal symbols for the decimal separator, right? You can choose theme. We provide 4 theme, and if you use PTC, you can also set up default PTC contract and project category here. Okay, and we also have some personal data. You can attach your photo, right, and change password. And this function is quite useful. It substitute employees. Let's say if you will go on vacation and you want to specify specify someone in your company to do approval or enter request on your behalf. So for that case, this function can be used to do that. Okay, so here we have several menus, right? And let me zoom out the screen, and you can see we have the favorite menu. You can put the functions that you use a lot under this menu. We have the management tools, we have travel expenses suite, we have time and leave suite, we have the P2P, right, and have some other menus. Okay, so now let me just show you how to do the e-procurement process within norming. Click into the purchase requisition icon. Brings to you the purchase requisition list screen. On the left side, all the purchase PR are organized by status. Open means all the PR under this folder, under this menu, have not been submitted. They're still draft, right? Then we have rejected, which means they were rejected by a specific approver, and we are awaiting approval, which means the PR has been submitted but has not been fully approved. And we have approved, which means fully approved, and we posted, which means has been pushed to Sage. Right, let me just click the new button to create a new PR. And here we can select a purchase type, and the purchase type decides, okay, which workflow will be used and which items or goods can be purchased under this particular type, and which vendors you can purchase from, right? Okay, you can specify the requisition date and the date required. Okay, let's make it as next Friday. Okay, so we can make this PR as urgent because I need these goods by next week, right? You can enter your description, comments, or reference. And here we have 4 pages for Linda, right? Why I say for Linda? Because this screen is highly customizable. For different person, you can see different fields and different columns here. And for Linda, I can only see these several columns, right? The details, you can enter the items you want to purchase. We have the attachments and totals and option fields. Okay, you can enter the items one by one, right? Or maybe A1 or something, right? Okay, but we have a good way because we allows you to maintain some default items. Yeah. So if I click the fill default items, all the default items can be added automatically into this detail table. Okay, so here I can just specify how many lamps I want to purchase and how many bubbles I want to purchase, and you can add your comments here. Test 1, blah blah blah, test blah blah. If you have more comments to enter, you can just click the button to display the comments and the instruction window to add more comments or instruction. Okay, just like you do in Sage PO. Okay, here we also have a link field, right? You can just enter your link, like right, and tell the managers or the purchasers where to find these goods, right? You can click the link, right? You open the website you entered here. Okay, so yeah, then I can also we have the import function to import the items from Excel file, or you can just copy PR from copy the existing PR to create a new PR. Okay, now I'm good. Just save it. Okay, so you can see here is still a picture, right? If you maintain pictures for each item in the system, you're able to view all the pictures from the web employee portal. Okay, so if you have multiple, you can just click the arrow button to view all the pictures for this particular item. Right, so now I'm good, but I can attach some attachments. See, I want this kinds of lamp, right? And I can, of course, I can go to the attachments page to attach more if you like, right? Also want these kinds of, okay, attach them. Okay, uploaded by Linda, right? When upload, you can see here the item number because this specific file is just for this item because I attach it from here, right? Okay, so option fields, you can maintain them if any, and totals, yeah, and now I can just save it, or I can print it for signature if required. If all good, I can just hit the submit button to submit this PR for my manager Monica to approve. Okay, I receive a warning tells me the budget has been exceeded. Yeah, that's because I set up a system to just give warning instead of stop requester from submitting the PR. So yeah, just ignore the warning message, then continue. Okay, upon I click the submit button, the email will send to my manager Monica. Also from here you can see we have a approve button, right? Here you can say, okay, who is the next person to approve my request? Okay, it's Monica. Or you can go to the full path to see, okay, which person need to approve my PR? Okay, yeah, we have 3 steps, 3 levels of approval. First person, supervisor, then procurement team or purchaser get codes, then send to either GM or finance manager to approve. It depends on the purchase amount. Okay, so yeah, my job, Linda, is done. So I just wait for the notification information from the system and tell me when my PR is fully approved. When can I get the goods, right? Okay, so my job is done, right? I just go to do my other jobs, right? Now let me check my email. Okay, let me check my email. Hello, Linda. Please process my PR then yeah, this is Monica. Then Monica gets click into this link to view. Yeah, you can see there is a mark here. Tells Monica this PR is quite urgent. You should process it as her earliest convenience, right? So Monica click into this document, this request to view the full information. Or you can say, yeah, this is a header. I can just show more information about the details. You can say Monica can see more information. Monica has additional tab called text, right? Monica can view the unit cost and most recent cost, right? Or you can see the average cost, standard cost, if required. Also, Monica can see other information like the tax, like the Giro account, right? Okay, so yeah, of course, Monica can view the attachments, right? Okay, so Monica can see the totals because for Linda, it just hides the cost for Linda. Okay, but for Monica, she is entitled to view the totals, so now you can see the totals here. Okay, so yeah, for Monica, here she can also view the budget, right? We have the budget, Giro budget, right? For this period 3, this requisition is about 3,000, but no budget is defined, and that's why the available amount is negative, and that's why it is displayed in red. We also provide the year to date budget information. Okay, you can see another page. We have another page called RM budget. It allows you to define the budget against each item. Okay, if this PR is PGC related, job related, you can also view another tab called project budget or project estimate. Right. Okay, so yeah, for Monica, if she is good with this PR, she can simply click the approve button to approve this PR, then send to the purchaser to get codes. If Monica has some doubts about this PR, then she can either send this code to another person in the organization for comments, right? Or she can simply transfer the PR to another person in the company to do approval on her behalf, or she can just reject this PR back to Linda for modification, right? Yeah, of course, Monica can see the approval trail too, right? Okay, so Monica think it's good, so looks fine. So it is approved by Monica, and upon Monica approves this PR, an email alert will be sent to next person, sent to sorry, maybe just sent to the next approver. It's the purchaser, it's the procurement team to get codes, right? Yeah. For demo purpose, I set all the email address, use my own address. Okay, so now the purchaser gets email notification, asks him or her to get codes. So you can simply, all the email information, the email body can be customized for different purchase, for different approver. Okay, so the purchaser can click into the link and go to the approval list and click into the document number to view the detailed information. Okay, because now the vendor number is blank because no vendor is chosen, right? And the purchaser can see more information like the attachments, right? And like the taxes, totals, option fields, right? And the purchaser has another tab, another page called quotation for this purchaser to get quotation. Right, okay, now you can see, now we log in as the purchaser. Okay, so the purchaser has 2 ways to get codes. He or she can get codes manually, either by email or by phone call, right? Then he or she can select the vendor and enter the codes manually. But Resource Manager provides a smarter way to get codes. That is, we call it online request for code function. Right, for that function, you just need to click the request code button, then brings you to the request for code screen. Here you can select which items you want to get codes for, and here you can attach some information you want to share with the vendors, right? Okay, I have a spec here, right? Okay, so please refer to the spec. Okay, and I can add vendor one by one. I can just add several vendor at several mouse click. Right, I want to get codes from 120 to 1400, and this code request will expire by this Friday. So tell the vendors to please provide code ASAP. Thanks. Okay, so click OK to add the vendors in this range into the detail table, and you can say the vendor name, the email address that you defined in the vendor AP vendor master files. Automatically get from the AP, right? If you want to copy the code request to any person, you can just specify the email address here, right? Also, the comments I entered is here, right? Okay, so now let's select all these vendors and then hit the send button to send the request to them. Okay, so they send to 3 vendors, right? So for the purchaser, his job is done for now, right? He just wait for the codes come from the vendors. Okay, let me check my email. Okay, you can see, yeah, I got several email. Okay, hello, supplier, vendor. We want to purchase something from you. Please provide the code through our online coding system at. Just click into. You can see just now enter. Please provide codes at ASAP. Right? It can be displayed in the email body too. So you can just click into this URL link and to bring the vendor to the coding system. Okay, and here is the specification that I shared with the vendor. Can open it to say, okay, we need energy saving and price between this range. We need black or white and price between this range, right? Okay, so all clear. Now the vendor can provide the codes, right? And here is the place to provide codes. Okay, so the lamp is 18.9 and need 3 days to deliver the goods, and the bubble it is 1.23 and still need 3 days to deliver goods. If you want the vendor to maintain the tax, it can be maintained here, right? Or you can just hide the tax if no tax is required in your country, right? Okay, so the vendor can also add some comments here. Good price and good quality, right? Okay, so hit the submit code, then the codes can be submitted, right? It just give a warning. Are you sure you want to submit codes? After submission, you cannot modify the codes again unless the purchaser send another code request. So yes, right? And I will do the codes for the next. Let me go to my email. Go to the next supplier. The same, right? And the price, 19. For the lamp, and the bubble is 1.36 and only 1 day to deliver goods. Good quantity, and the fair price, and the fast delivery. Okay, so all set, submit code. Yeah, of course, if you want to attach some attachment, I mean, the vendor want to share some information, yeah, you can just do it from here, right? You can attach multiple attachments. Right, submit the code. Then, yes. Now, I got 2 quotation from 2 vendors, right? Upon the vendor submit the codes, email notification will be sent to the purchaser. Then the purchaser can get to know the status about the RFQ, right? The code request, right? So okay, after Friday, it's already Friday, and the 3rd vendor has not provided the codes, but 2 vendors are okay. So the purchaser can just continue to do his job, to go to the portal, yeah, login as the purchaser 40, and go here, sign in, go to a to approve list, yeah, go to the PR, and go to the quotation page. And now you can see we got 2 quotations, right? And you can see we can compare the price between these 2 quotations. This one is cheaper, but longer to deliver, right? This one is more expensive, but it's take just 1 day to deliver the goods, right? Consider this PR is urgent, right? So the purchaser recommends this one, right? Just click the start button to recommend this vendor. Okay, you can see here the vendor number is still empty. When I click the star, now the star changed to blue, and now the selected vendor becomes the vendor of this PR. Okay, if you go to the purchase details, you can see all the price, unit cost is changed to the codes, the quoted cost from this vendor, right? So now for this supplier, so for this purchaser, his job is done, so he can just approve it and send to the next approver to make final decision. Code's done. Okay, so another email alert will be sent to the next approver. Let me check my email. Okay, hello Daniel, the finance manager. Please process my purchase request here, right? Click the link in the body, email body, and bring Daniel, here is Daniel, right, to the to approve list, and then Daniel can just go to the quotation page to select, to make the final decision, right? Okay, let me check budget. Okay, budget has been exceeded. Okay, no, I want a cheaper one. So Daniel choose the cheaper one by click the star, right? Now you can see the vendor changes to the cheaper one, and the price changed to the cheaper one. Right, so okay, all sets. Daniel, of course, if he wants to see the attachments, yes, that can be done from here. Or Daniel can also view the information from the vendor, right? Okay, so yeah, approve it. Okay, please place order ASAP. Okay, now this PR has been fully approved, and when the PR is fully approved, the email alert will be sent to the requester, that is Linda. Tells Linda her PR has been fully approved. Then wait for the the company to process the PO and then get goods delivered, right? Okay, so now if I log in as Linda and go to the PR, and you can say my request goes to the approved 21, right? That's 21. Okay, 10 lamp and 100 bubbles, right? Okay, so what's next? Right, next is to do the to place order and generate a formal PO and create the PO PDF and send to vendor. Yeah, this process can be done automatically, but for some companies, they would like to have a double check before send the formal PO to the vendor. Yeah, if that case, you can go to the Sage site, go to the Resource Manager backend application, go to the P2P and the purchase requisition and the requisition list. Yeah, click Go button. Okay, let me change it. Yeah. It should be approved. Yeah. Okay, so here it just it's date required. The filter is for date required, and this one is date required is next Friday. It's 8th March. That's the reason I need to change the to date required to a date equal or later than this date. Then will get displayed, right? Okay, so yeah, you can post them from here, or just double click it or click the open button to open the PR that is entered by Linda from the employee portal. Now you have full information. Yeah, it's fully approved. Now the vendor is this one. It's chosen by Daniel, right? It's Daniel makes the final decision, right? Okay, go to approve trail. You can have the the full approve trail process and taxes, option fields, tutors, attachments, right? All the information available from the backend. Okay. So now, yeah, of course, the backend user can still see the budget or has a chance to reject this PR back to Linda for modification if necessary. Right now, for now, I just click the post button to post this PR to create Sage formal PO. Okay, you can see here now, here's blank, right? After post, there is a PO number will appear here. Okay, let me hit the post button. Okay, now it's do the posting as now it's generating reports. It create a PDF format of the PO and send to the vendor. And another email to the unchosen vendor. Okay, so let me check my email. It tells me, okay, PO has been created, right? And 2 emails sent to 2 vendors, right? Okay, let me check my email. Hello, this one is okay. Hello, dear vendor. Enclose preferred PO from Norman. Kindly process order at your earliest convenience, right? Now let me open this PO. Yeah, it's 2 items at agreed amount, price, right? And the quantity, right? Okay. And another email, another email is for the, sorry, let me go back to another email sent to the unchosen vendor. Okay. Hello, chloride system. Sorry to inform that your codes are not accepted. Yeah, hope another chance to cooperate. Right, that's very polite. Okay, you can say just when I just posted it to several things. The first thing, create the Sage PO, right? Second thing, post the Sage PO and print out the PO and into PDF form and send to vendor, right? Now I can click the drill button to open the Sage PO that is created by the PR, right? All the information, items, quantity, unit cost, right? You can see the whole process is automated. As I mentioned just now, if you do not want to do, some double check, do not want to do the posting manually, you can have your consultants to configure the system to auto post the approved PR. Okay, so that's an option for you. Okay, so that's the let's go back to the slides. Just show you the e-procurement process from PR process to PO, the approval process and the RFQ, and then place PO to the vendor, right? The next thing, of course, to the goods receiving. Okay, so next is question for your, it's a question time. And pass to you, Lian. Thank you.